Hello everybody, an absolute pleasure and a privilege to be out here in New York City as Liverpool bring their successful tour of the USA to a close. The Reds get the chance to play again at the Yankee Stadium, home I call them Sporting Lisbon. That's what they're always affectionately known as, but Sporting, of course, to Liverpool supporters. We will never forget that scissor kick, will we? It is after a 2-2 draw. So delighted to have alongside us has been everywhere in the USA. He's been working Stoiker for tonight's game. Liverpool, Jordan Henderson proudly sporting a debut for Liverpool's brand new away kit, brought to you of course by New Balance. As I say,
80-90% fit is what they'll be right now because of the conditions that they've been put through this pre-season. It's a very, very difficult
Yankee Stadium in New York City from one iconic anthem so about to get underway. Liverpool giving a debut to their brand new away. Fabinho, it's a lovely turn by the Brazilian Fabinho, great ball into Origi, and goodness me, the Brazilian goalkeeper Renan Ribeiro just about doing enough, and he's took a right old clattering, the Brazilian there at the feet of the Belgian.
Well, like Sevilla, Steve, it's been a great start from Liverpool.
Driving effort! Oh, goodness me! And Sporting take the lead. Simon Mignolet. Well, his reaction says it all. We don't need to say anything else for that one. And Sporting take the lead. A bit of a freak goal, you have to say, in the end. These things happen, don't they? It's just played out wide again, and Bruno Fernandes, isn't it, who hits it, and Sporting will take the lead.
Yeah.
Oxlade-Chamberlain, Alexander-Arnold, what a cross towards Origi, goodness me, whipped that one in, and really good defending by the experience of Matt against Borea. Lovely play by Oxlade-Chamberlain, just too much weight on the final ball, but Robertson never gives anything up. Good one too. Good defending there by Tio.
Direct, get the ball in the box.
Whipped in by Alexander-Arnold. Oh, and so close in the end, but it wouldn't have counted. I think in the end the referee has given a free kick. Joel Matip was in the thick.
There was an appeal.
Marcel Kaiser.
Well, like I mentioned in the build-up, I mean the dimensions of the pitch are as small as you can get.
Can he produce a decent delivery? He can. Van Dijk! Good stop by Renan Ribeiro. Van Dijk going close. The fans would have loved to see him score there. They were singing his name in the heart of Manhattan last night.
It's a good strong hand from Ribeiro. It's a good header. Down to the keeper.
Robertson! Great chance! Henderson! Origi!
Yes!
Divock Origi does what Divock Origi does. Score for Liverpool.
Well, you just felt it was coming, Steve. Moments before from the corner, Virgil van Dijk pulled a great save out from Ribeiro. But good play again, great run from Gini Ronaldo.
It's a great first touch by Gini, wasn't it?
Yeah, beating the offside trap. Brings a save out the keeper, and Origi doing what every good striker should do, follow up the bits.
Great ball by Trent over the top of Tisman.
He showed his frustration. I thought he had hard luck. I thought it was a good little bit of skill.
Historic tour in many ways, one club, one mentality. Forward to Luis Felipe. Rafinha making a good run. Felipe shot on sight policy by the Brazilian. Good chance, Milner. A lot he couldn't get there. Might fall for Andy Robertson.
Why not? Why not from Andy Robertson? Sat up, nice.
It's a strong challenge, isn't it, on Gini Wijnaldum by the uncompromising Luis Neto. And he gets a yellow card. There's troubles.
Well, it's only a couple of minutes ago I was saying it's been in a night.
In towards Matip. Well read by Matip. It's a nice first touch. Driven shot. Off the woodwork. Goodness me. And Wendell and Simon Mignolet this time just about keeping it out. Wendell did half clear. Bruno Fernandes into Massier, and it's touched in. No, it's wide of the post. Thiago Elordi thought he'd scored there against his former club. But now Liverpool trying to turn defence into it. Do you think we've got enough room in our trophy cabinet to put another one in there, Jace? After all, Big E's coming back.
I don't know what it's made of, but it's very light.
And run at Sporting. Oxlade-Chamberlain now.
Yes.
Wijnaldum's. Lovely play. The Cameroon international in by Alexander-Arnold again. Into mistake, Gini Wijnaldum, great first touch. And Gini Wijnaldum gives Liverpool the lead here in New York City. He's been threatening to do that all game.
Yeah. More fortunate. It was a mistake by Neto. It was just a speck of the ball in. It was aimed for Gini Wijnaldum. The bounce deceived the defender. And Gini profits from that. And a good calm finish.
Well, the Gini Wijnaldum song again was reverberating all around the Big Apple last night. It will be at Yankton right. James Milner. Lovely. Wijnaldum.
Oy.
Great. With the delivery. Great delivery. Oh, brilliant save by Mignolet. What a save that is.
Double save, Steve.
Well done, the big Belgian. And Simon Mignolet showing it. Straight replacement really for Baraya at left fullback for Sporting. So Liverpool leading 2-1 here at Yankee Stadium. The final game of the tour match, competing for the trophy tonight. The West. Van Dijk. Van Dijk encouraged to let fly. Alexander-Arnold's corner. But Correa got it away. Placed effort. Bruno Fernandes again. Good football. Driven shot in the end. Well wide of the target by the Brazilian Rafinha. And Luis Felipe. A couple of Brazilian. Rating with menace. Unselfish. Wendell. Lovely combination. And Wendell makes it 2-2.
Well, some fantastic 1-2s in that middle of the park. They cut through Liverpool like a knife through butter. And then it fell to Fernandes, and as we've suggested, he makes things happen, makes the right decision again. It looked like for 1 minute he might take it on, but he cuts back and just slides it to Wendell. It gives him the easiest of opportunities to bend it round Simon Mignolet from about 7 yards out. But they worked it well.
Done with such Gini Wijnaldum again taking up an intelligent position. Really good run, and it's Milner. Swing it in, deflection. It's Alexander-Arnold to whip this one in. Good delivery. Oh, it's come off the woodwork. Oh my word. So close. Virgil van Dijk and Joel Matip in there.
It was a carbon copy of the
It's provided by Andy Robertson. So Cabral and Bas Dost, the Dutch forward, who's a really good player by the way. Would have thought Bas Dost, the Dutch forward. Ryan's a bit of quality. What about the likes of Kent and Wilson? He played with them in Liverpool's academy teams. Henderson, oh, nearly. Lovely run here by Kent. Harry Wilson.
just overcut.
Now Rafinha driving on, the Brazilian. And still, good stop, Simon Mignolet.
Well, they created a 2-on-2. This is what Jurgen will be frustrated with. The fact it happened so easy. And a great save from Simon Mignolet. Certainly recovered from that poor mistake he made in the first two or 3 minutes. It's down to his right.
And that double side who keeps it in play. Rafinha, early ball towards Bas Dost. Is Thiago Elordi. Spotted here. Cabral. Bringing Brewster, a 19-year-old. Comes on. Jordan Henderson, the captain, off. Did well. Curtis Jones. Lovely ball by Jones. Oh, and in the end, Harry Wilson. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bas Dost is there. Delivered back post and coming in here. Across the far side was James Milner. Brewster was in the centre. Really good run from left back there by Milner.
That understanding from Fabinho. As soon as he lifted his head up, Milner was on his way. It was a beautiful flighted ball.
Dejan Lundgren can get on the end of a Harry Wilson cross here.